loves, welcome to a new video here on the LNM channel. It's an exciting one. We are setting up our March spreads, or at least some of them, right? Like I don't do a full 100% every single page is set up scenario with all of these journals, but a lot of the more tedious things get done. I have taken out all the journals from their respective covers just to make things a little easier. We're going to be working in our Hobonichi cousin, which has just recently been added to the journal stack. I'm really excited about it. I just posted last week the the setup video for this. So if you're interested in watching a more detailed breakdown of what I'm using this for, go ahead and check that video out. I will leave it linked up above. We're going to be doing some setup in the monthly for the Hours Journal, which is my Joy Journal. We're going to be setting up the weeklies in the Hobonichi Weeks Media Journal, and we're going to be setting up something. I haven't 100% decided how I'm going to be setting up this journal just yet. It might just be a week out, or it might be more. We will get there when we get there. But yeah, I figured we could start with the Hobonichi Weeks because it's, I think, the simplest of them, maybe, perhaps. Another thing that I did want to mention is that March printables have been released, and you're going to be watching this on Sunday, March 2nd, and they would have released on Patreon on Saturday, which was the 1st. This month we have 6 printable sheets, and they are available through the Sweet Treats and the Secret Handshake Club. Sweet Treats gets access to it the month that they are released, so all of March, and Secret Handshake Club gets access to the entire archive of digital printables. So if you're interested in these, make sure to join this month to get it at a discount rate. Otherwise, they will be available forevermore in the Secret Handshake Club tier. So these are the ones. These swatches, we have 2 versions. We have just the swatch version and we have the dates version, and these are swatches from the Diamine Inkvent calendar. I will show you because they do look a little bit different. This is my sketchbook, and so these are the swatches. As you can see, they're a little bit more vibrant. Some of the sheening doesn't get picked up very well, but these are swatches from the Diamine Inkvent for 2024. I'm really excited. I'm going to be using these in the Hobonichi cousin. And then our ink play is going to be featuring, there's 2 ink play sheets. One of them is for Wishing Tree and the other one is for Marley, also from Diamine Inkvent. And these are the different things. Something that's really funny to me is that this is WoW, and since I switched them over here to be able to accommodate the spacing, they say mom. I don't know why that's so funny to me. This is Marley. And with the printables, something to keep in mind is that they are available as PDFs, as PNG with white background, PNG with transparent background. There are silhouette cut files for each of these, as you can see here. These have been cut already through a cutting machine, so those are available. And the individual PNG files for each of them are available as well in case you want to do digital journaling or want to create your own sheets and print out specific ones instead of just these, the way that they're set up. This month I was working on a few more illustration and graphic style motifs, and I did a few snakes, which I'm really proud of. Also, this crying tear is special to me, so I'm really excited about that one. I really like how these came out. And then some watercolor florals that I was playing with while doing a scribble brigade. So those are the printables for March. I'm going to be using these in my setups as well. So just wanted to mention that. That'll be linked down below in the description if you would like to access that. So now that that's taken care of, let's go ahead and go into the weeks. Now, something else that I did that's going to make my life easier is that I finally recalibrated and reprinted my little my weekly little titles and my media titles as well. I used to do this in 2023 and I hadn't reprinted them since I ran out back then. So we're going to be doing that this month. Something else that I'm thinking is going to be a little bit different is that in previous months, I've been printing out the covers of all of the media that I've been consuming. Let me look for one that I won't have to censor. Hold on. Okay, so this was last week's, and this is an example of what I was doing, right? Like I do my little detailing here on the side where I write down everything I've watched, listened to, etc. And I was putting in the covers on this side. What I'm going to try out in March is I'm going to try the same thing here, and I think I'm going to move the first song to the Hobonichi cousin, the weekly verticals, and on this page I'm going to keep the little tracker, of course, and I'm going to do the top 10 songs of the week, I think is what I'm going to try out in March. So let's see how that goes. I'm excited to do that. And that way I can decorate these more similarly to how I was decorating them back in 2023. I'll show you an example over here. So one of my favorite ones is one of the last ones of the month, of the year. Where is it? This one. Which had a few of my printables in it. So you can see here I was decorating the side. This was more like reactions back then. I don't do this particularly anymore, but it has this more decoration, or this style of decoration instead, which I really, really love. Oh, I love it, and I miss it very much. So I think that's what I want to do, and then have the 10 top songs of the week. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Because every week I'm not necessarily listening to music as much. This week I definitely have, though, because I've gotten some really good recommendations from Maddie and Mina. But we shall see. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and stick down these little title cards, and I will be right back. Okay, so I just did that. Let me zoom you in a little bit more now. And I got my sizing a little bit wrong. I adjusted it to try and better it, but I just made it worse. So it's not 100% aligned in the Monday through Saturday little thing, but I don't really care. It's not a big deal, and I will just fix it once I reprint. So I just did that for all of them, and I did my little line here so that I knew that that's where I wanted to put my little indicator. This little indicator. I had forgot to do that last month, and I always forget. So I just put in the line. It's in pencil, so that'll be erased by the time we finish. And let me go ahead and see. I do want to do... So I got some new stickers from the journal station. It's PT, so I want to see if I can use some of those. So excited. I really hope that my plan for this month's style, I guess, works. Where did I put the other ones? Jeez, okay, they're all the way back here. Which one is calling to me? Okay, and I'm not the biggest fan of like this glossy PET tape. I feel like I prefer when it's more washy style, but I mean, I don't hate it either. I just think I prefer I feel like the washi type just meshes better into the page, I guess. Fine for the monthly. I think I'm not gonna do the other ones just because I'm not 100% sure I know how I want to do the layout yet, so I don't want to overcomplicate it, I think. I don't want to accidentally make it harder on myself, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I think I'm going to leave it like that, and then we'll see how the top songs look at the end of the week. And then I might just set this up, set the other weeks up all at once at that point, and maybe do a video. We'll see. But this is what I'm going to do for next week. And then I think I'm going to do top 10 songs, like I mentioned. Should I do a title here with you guys? Let's see here. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so that's that one. It's so cute though. I love it. Okay, so then where's my Hobonichi little cover? That's ready to go. And we'll see how we feel about that use of the Hobonichi weeks as the month goes on. We'll see if that works. And if we don't, we'll pivot. We'll pivot as we have been. Okay, so next up, let's do the cousin, I think. Should we do the cousin? No, let's do the hours journal, because it's just the monthly. Okay, so this is the monthly, and we're gonna use one of the ink play. Which one should we use? I think I want to use Marley, just because I feel like it looks better with the previous two. Yeah, I like Marley, so we'll use Marley. Where are my scissors? Oh goodness, had to reach way back. Okay, let's cut this. Oh, and it matches the color too. Cool. Oh no, come back. I love how that looks. Okay. Oh, that looks so good. I love it. Okay, and then let's see. I think I'm gonna leave it like that because of course it'll evolve as the month progresses and I can always add more later. So that's the monthly for the hours journal. I love it. It's so pretty. And this is Marley. It does look a little bluer than it actually is. Let me show you. My printer prints a little bluer and then it also looks bluer on screen. Where am I here? So yeah, Marley is definitely purple and it printed out blue. So just keep that in mind. I think I have to change my, I hadn't even realized how much bluer it looks on the printable. Oh goodness. Okay, so yeah, I have to change. There must be an ink that I need to change on my computer. But then this is Wishing Tree and you can see that that's pretty similar. It's a little greener on camera, but yeah. This is like ridiculously different. That's so funny. Just keep that in mind. Yeah. Oh lordy lord. I had not noticed that. That's why we compare, guys. That's why we compare. I don't do any setup in the weeks because that just happens as the week goes on. So I'm not gonna do anything there. I will, however, do the same thing that I did last time where what day is it today? Today is the 23rd as I'm recording this, which means it will be here. I added some little tidbits from my printables. I think that's fine. I'll add something else later once I'm actually setting this up. This is, I'll usually do the start of the week. So that's gonna be for me tomorrow. So that is the Hour Studio Journal. And then let's do the Hobonichi weeks because I still haven't even decided what I'm gonna do with the tan yet. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do the days. Where did my one go? Oh, I forgot that I had to move it in the silhouette so that that was so scary. In the silhouettes because it was in the spot that it didn't need to be, and I completely forgot. And I was like, oh no, did my one not print? But I had to move it down here. Oh, that was funny. So how are you guys? How did it go in February in your journals? It went like, I mean, I'll talk about it more in when I do the flip throughs, but it went better than I expected and also different than I expected. I mean, I ended up getting this Hobonichi cousin, which definitely shifted things around. And I was struggling a bit with I like how all of these are pretty much blue. I was struggling a bit with the tan, but at the end of February, I really found my stride, I think. At least at the moment of me recording this, I feel like I found my stride in the tan. And yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've managed, at least so far, to be able to keep up with most of my journals. And that feels good. It's a little scary. I don't know if you guys experience the same, but whenever I even have a slight inkling of a possibility of planner peace, I'm always like, nope, absolutely not. Can't think about this because I'm gonna jinx it, and then it's gonna be horrible. So I try not to even think that oftentimes. Ah. And then what I don't end up using in this setup, I'll put in my printer. Not my printer, my sheets. My sticker books. Oh my god, what are words? Okay, so then let's go back here and add, so Monday. Tuesday. Wednesday. Thursday. Friday. It's cute, right? I like it. Okay, and then, oh, don't fall, please. Thank you. So that's that part, and then I don't know if I want to do. I think I'm not. No, I'm gonna leave it like that, and I might. Saturday, Sunday. Okay, and I can probably use these in the tan, so I'll probably do that. Nice, that way I can use them up. Okay. And then let's see what we can do here. I'm not really using this part, I don't think. Oh, that's true. I have to set up the monthly as well. I'm all over the place. I'm not, I forget that I am. Ooh, I could probably use something here. Okay. So let's use this one. I forget that I have so many monthlies to set up now. Okay, come on now. As you can see, I like kind of cutting through this little section here and just playing around with the flow of the ink. Yeah, definitely looks bluer here too, which means that I need to um I need to change toner. One of my ink colors is probably low. I don't want to actually put any of it onto the actual days that need, because I am gonna need those days just in case. What is English right now? What did I just say? I don't want to add this to any of the days that are actually for the month, because I will obviously need them. Fix that in a second. Oh, I don't want to do that either. I don't want to cover this part up. Okay. It's a little fragmented, but it's fine. I will put something there anyways, probably. Okay. Okay, so that's the monthly. And I was going to add something, but I need the space, right? So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try out in February something different than what I tried out in January, where I don't necessarily need the index. I might write it down, but I haven't decided on that yet. So I don't want to do it and then, or cover the space and then not have the space when I actually need it. Okay. I'm low-key so proud of this little girl situation. Balloon head. I don't know. She's so funny to me. Okay. It's so funny. What do we need to do but make ourselves laugh with our journals? So, okay. So that's that for now. That's our monthly. Very cute. Very nice. Very green. Okay. So back to our weeklies. Or actually, let's go into our March monthly. I would like to add this snake. The snake is saying wow. think I'll leave that that way, and that way I only put this week, right? Yeah. Okay. That way it can grow as needed throughout the month. Okay, so that's the monthly page, and I'm not going to do anything to the dailies because that's going to happen as the days go on. And I think I'll deco these as the weeks go on as well. So that's the monthly. I'm sorry, that's the cousin. Let's go into the tan and add our weekly little things. Okay. Monday. Where did Thursday go? Oh, here it is. It's another one of those. Sunday. Monday. Tuesday. Wednesday. Thursday. Friday. Saturday, Sunday. This week. This week. Weekend. This week. And so I'm just left with a couple of weekends and today. So let's do weekend over here. And then I'm left with a couple of days. Okay. Which I will move into a whatchamacallit. Okay, and then March starts here, so actually I want to do this in the cousin. Where am I here? I did March down there. Okay. It's hard to pick stickers sometimes. So tell me, guys, do you prefer pre-decorating or decorating after you write? I'm definitely on the pre-decorating group. As is obvious. As is pretty obvious by this video. Yeah, I'm definitely in the pro pre-decorating. I just find it'll be easier. My neck is killing me though. Between yesterday and today, doing the printables, I spent like all day yesterday doing printables. And my neck has seen better days. In truth. So funny. I will say, I think, is it this one? I know there's one paper that is not very forgiving. Is it this one? No, I think it's the Hour Studio Journal. The Hour Studio Journal, once I glue something in, like, that's it. That is it. Oh, you know what? I think I want to do a little scene here. Let's do a scene. Or let's use Ollie, my beloved. Okay. So I realized I've not used any washi tape, but that's fine. Okay. So that's next week. Well, not next week, really. This is the first week of March. But that's cute, right? I like that. I want to keep it simple because, I mean, this is where I daily log, so I don't want it to be super complicated. Uber complicated, if you will. I want it to be fairly simple. This guy is so funny to me. I realized I've not used any of my florals. My neck is killing me. My loneliness is killing me. This snake here cracks me up. Oh no. It didn't cut very well. We have a casualty. He's so cute and derpy looking. Very yellow spread, I think. No, I don't like it there. Okay, I think that's fine for now. For the next 2 weeks done. I'm gonna take a note. So cute. Okay, and then March. I think I'll leave this as well so that it has space to grow throughout the month. Because, I mean, it's balancing out the fact that I want to get a lot of like the more tedious setup done in the month, but then also wanting to leave space for how the month actually, you know, proceeds and lives and exists and manifests, I guess. So that's the monthly for the tan, and we set up a couple of the weeks as well. So this is the following week. And this is the first week of March. And then we also added a few stickers that were left over from the printable. And a few of the weeks as well. So that's the tan. And then let's see here, in the Hobonichi Cousin, we did our monthly setup as well. So cute. And I left the actual month empty so that we wouldn't have any issues. We set up the weeks with the printable, so every day has a sticker. Yep. And then we also set up the monthly page, which is just, again, it's partial. Just sort of showcasing some of my favorite parts of the printables for the month. Love. And then, of course, this can grow throughout the month. If I receive any printables or receive any Patreon rewards, that'll go here. And then in the hours journal, we did our monthly as well. So cute. And then we stuck in a few of these little printable bits into the first week. Or not the first week, but yes, the first week. And then today's. I'm recording this on the 23rd. And we still got a few left over. So we still got a few things that I need to transfer over into my sticker release books-ish. Oh, and then in the weeks, the Hobonichi weeks, we added some of the printables into the monthly. And then we also did the setup for the first week and did the tedious little tracker situation for the others. And yeah, I'm excited to see how it ends up going with the songs. We shall see. Yeah, that's the setup for the month. I can't do the monthly little title thing yet because I don't know if I'm going to finish anything else before the end of the month. So that'll be in another video maybe, or I'll just show that off once it's the time for the flip through. But yeah, that's what we got. That's my little setup for the month. It's a nice little body doubling video that hopefully you guys were able to enjoy. Let me know if you have any questions, and let me know if you're going to be setting up your journals or what it was that you did with me as I was setting these things up. And as always, I will catch you in the next video. Bye!